How many power outages have you dealt with in the past year? A Strongsville man claims his neighborhood has endured 50 outages since 2007, and he says FirstEnergy has given him few answers. So he put 5 on Your Side troubleshooter Joe Paganakis on the case in search of some answers. Joe, what did you find out about this?
Well, FirstEnergy admits there are issues with suburbs like Strongsville who have underground power lines that were installed way back in the mid-'70s. But the good news is FirstEnergy has launched a plan to make improvements, upgrades in service reliability that might take a couple of months to be put into action.
The amount of outages we've had has just been not consistent with what I would call a high level of service.
Mark Grebe politely explains what he and his neighbors have been going through. A series of power outages that have knocked out his lights, put his internet service offline, and spoiled plenty of food in his refrigerator.
It's very frustrating. I moved here in the summer of 2007, and we immediately faced outage problems, probably in the realm of 10 per year for all 5 years that I've been living here.
Grebe says his yard and his neighbor's yard have been dug up multiple times. He claims he's gotten few answers from FirstEnergy. In fact, he was so fed up with the outages, he even wrote an editorial about the problem published in the Strongsville Post.
It's an inconvenience. We apologize for that.
We took Grebe's complaints to FirstEnergy headquarters in Akron. Communications Director Mark Durbin says the problem is caused by failing underground lines that are more than 35 years old.
What happens is over time, when that wire is underground, the freeze and the thaw of the ground action loosens it over time. Maybe you get a spot where some water gets in.
But FirstEnergy is taking action, launching a $2.5 million plan to replace underground lines in 11 Strongsville neighborhoods and other suburbs. Durbin is confident the lines placed inside high-tech conduit will reduce suburban outages.
But hopefully this work that we're doing will take care of that, not just for this particular customer, but for others in Strongsville and others throughout Northeast Ohio.
And FirstEnergy hopes to have its underground line project completed by the end of the year. Grebe says he's somewhat satisfied and remains cautiously optimistic that the effort will significantly reduce the outages his neighborhood has been dealing with. You know we're going to follow up on this one. I'm troubleshooter Joe Paganakis.